going to talk Amanda Seals. She's been kind of quiet lately. Have y'all noticed that? I don't even know if she did any coverage in regards to the presidential winnings. So we're going to talk Amanda Seals and what she's speaking on, and then we're going to get through some other topics. Come on in, come on in. I hope everyone's having a great morning. I am. Ready for the weekend. I am. Y'all know I could be silly. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a great morning. I appreciate everyone for tuning in. So we're going to go ahead and get through the disclaimer. And then that way, when everyone's coming in, we can kind of communicate. Let me see if I want to. Hi! What do you mean, where was I? Because you saw that the live was there, but then I ran and took care of stuff. How you doing, Paris? You were like, are you there? You know what's so funny, Paris? I had started a live. YouTube is funny as heck. I'd actually started a live at 8:30, and then something happened to the stream. So then I had to start all over, but then I was like, okay, that means I only have so much time to do this. You know me, I always give myself 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, depending on what I got to do. So when that live ended and I had to start all over, I was like, there's no way. There's no way I'm going to be where I need to be by where I need to be. So yeah, I'm here though. I'm here. You're so funny. Yeah, it was crazy. I've never had that happen. So then the live stream said, what did it say? It said something. There's been a few different changes in the buttons we're hitting. And I've never had that happen when I went live and the stream either ended or canceled. So, yeah. So I was just like, I don't know what's going on. I don't want no technical problems when I get in and then have to get out. But it's all good, though. You were sitting there for quite a while. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the first live, I went live, but then I had to start. So I had to start a new one because the other one, it was basically like something happened. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry, Paris. And then, Boo Bay, like, you ready? I was like, no, I have to go live this morning. It was already up. Boo Bay's like ready to go. Stomach growling. And we're going to a good place too. I can't wait. We went before. We went like 2 weeks ago. And we trying to do like his lunch, like kind of early lunch. So it was kind of like, okay, babe. I was like, babe, but I gotta go live now. If I go live this afternoon, ain't no telling what we're gonna be doing. He's like, yeah, okay. So just make sure you done. Okay. Oh, you didn't want to miss me. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna talk Amanda Seals real quick. Amanda. So have you guys and let me know, Paris, did you hear Amanda state or do anything regarding the winning of Trump and conversations of Kamala Harris? I'm on Instagram. I've been busy this month. I've been busy. Normally Amanda trends, and she would have trend probably talking about Kamala. Because people were like, what Kamala spent, it's her campaign. They made decisions. People are questioning if they should have paid all those celebrities that money. But I just think that people probably like Kamala Harris. But I think that there was just concerns in regards to her speech, the communication, what her plans were. And then they looked at the bigger picture too. Real talk. Let's be real. They looked at the bigger picture of what she's presented over the last 4 years, 3.5, 4 years. So I'm sure she's done some things, but when you look at the border issue, the immigration issue, and then not taking that time frame to do something other than a photo op right now, Trump is doing more things. And then did you check on my short, Paris? Did you check on my short when Biden was He was at a some he was at a he was at some kind of he was at some kind of summons or something, and he was basically falling asleep, girl. That was hilarious. Okay. That's that scandal. I'm gonna have to look into that. I have to look into that. Yeah. And we're gonna get to this Amanda Seals thing, but also, what's his name? The guy from Zeus is talking to Jamal Bryant, and Jamal Bryant is talking to the guy from Zeus. I'm Plumber, and we there was something I wanted to cover yesterday. Let me just go there. Yesterday, the Billboard 100 list came out, and many people were saying, "Hey, there some of these young ladies' musics is not good for our younger generation. Some of what Zeus puts out is not that great for our generation. Some of what Ray J's trying to put out is not good for our generation. It's so toxic and so problematic, but people tune in for the drama. And at what point is the guy from Mr. Plumber, and we'll get to that, at what point is he going to realize the music is the issue? Some of these networks are an issue. You don't want families and people to be whole and happy. You like that their lives are drama filled. But this is the one thing I talk about Bravo too. Bravo do the same thing in regards to the reality shows. These women do a lot to trend and go viral. And then you got so many marriages breaking up. So that's the one thing that's concerning. So we're gonna get to this Whoopi thing and Amanda Seals and what she has to say.
Watching Whoopi like defend Joe Biden, like he's like,
yeah, it's extremely ugly. It's extremely ugly. There's a lot going on, and if you don't protect your energy and peace, see what we do. We have to listen to a bunch of stuff, and we got to retain it. Okay, this went with that. Okay, this happened with that person. Okay, that's that situation. If you in it, you in it. So there's so much that's going on. There's so much Diddy stuff I got to catch up on, and it may be like a weekend that I have to do it. That brings me the views. It do, and it's just interesting that there's so much going on. But yeah, we're gonna listen to Amanda Seals go in on Whoopi.
good man. That's so weird. No presidents are good people. Not of the United States. Not even Barack. Oh no! Not even Barack, baby. It's like it's just not. It's.
Let me show it here because
I just can't get past watching Whoopi like defend Joe Biden like he's like some good man. That's so weird. No presidents are good people. Not of the United States. Not even Barack. Oh no! Not even Barack, baby. It's like it's just not it's just not really the thing. I just can't get past watching Whoopi like defend Joe Biden.
and there's a lot of people that's defending even Kamala. There's people that's defending Joe. Joe made a decision to pardon his son. If you were a parent and you were able to pardon your child, you'd probably do the same thing. If since Joe has what we see it. Joe has some things going on, and maybe his wife is saying, "Look, I need some help and assistance. Go pardon your son, so I have help and assistance." And then we see that certain times, in regards to the View, I'm gonna be general today. I'm gonna be general. We see that lately people have been going in on the View. There's different clips I watch. Whoopi saying this, she's cutting a girl off. Sonny Hostin saying this. So there's just a lot going on in regards to the View. There has been. I mean, America made a decision and they voted him in. They just did not see that Kamala was going to be able to lead and do what was needed to get the country back on track. It is what it is. Okay. So, da 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 da. We've talked about this briefly. It's being reported that Nene Leak's son might have did a little shoplifting and he might be somewhat on the run. Allegedly. Allegedly. Like I said, these reality shows. Prayers go out to Nene Leakes. I ain't throwing no shade. She looks amazing. Her outfits, the shade she throws, the support she tries to give. She just had one of her sons just had major surgery. He's recovering. And then the other son, we've seen in the past, he's had some concerns with the law. So it's basically saying he's been accused of shoplifting last year. And they trying to say he's possibly gone on the run. You said what? You know, no, girl, I have not. My parents was ministers, and my daddy did not play. He said, "Look at here, have fun, but don't you go out there and embarrass me, and I got to come and no, girl." Some people have though, whether it was clothes. Back in the day, I didn't even buy booster clothes. It's like, nope, I don't want nobody saying, hey, So some people have, but so prayers go out to Nene. She looks amazing. I saw something. I don't know if this is true or not. I saw something that said that Nene might be possibly doing something up and coming, and we'll see if that's true or not. I don't know if she's gonna return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Um, since Nene's been gone, we have Kenya Moore having some concerns. We're gonna get to that. But yeah, let me see. There's the Amanda Seals things again, and then Charlemagne the God spoke, and I'm not gonna play it because I don't want them to flag me. Charlemagne the God basically was talking about different with Whoopi, and they kind of went back and forth. But I don't think they realize how Charlemagne feels about everybody. It was kind of like a shock to them of what his thoughts are. So if they really listen to Charlemagne, he has his favorites and he has his favorites of people he don't like. And Charlemagne gonna tell you. And then it was kind of like he said something, but Whoopi thought he said something else that's foolish, or people are fools or something. And he was like, no, Miss Whoopi, I'm not calling you a fool. So it's been interesting that the View needs different people and people like Charlemagne the God to make comments to kind of take away. Because if you guys don't know, this week, last week and the week before, Sunny made some comments about somebody and she had to apologize and she had to read a written statement. So there's been a lot going on in regards to the View. And so they like people to come on there to trend. They do. So they can take away from what Sunny was saying. So go back and check that out. Sometimes I'll give y'all homework. Not really homework, but I'll be general about stuff. But yeah, the View's been going through a lot. And Trump is working with Elon Musk. So some networks might be being bought out. Now, I don't know if the View is going to be bought out. Take it with a grain of salt. But there might be some networks that might be bought out because Trump just don't want them to shade him during his 4-year run. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I'm gonna definitely keep an eye on that. But yeah, go check out the clip. This is coming from Neighborhood Talk. I did the clip the other day, so it's not like I didn't cover it in regards to Charlemagne and Whoopi. I did cover it, but yeah, there's that. There's that. Kim's supporting. We're gonna talk about the K's and the J's. Let me say this though. Y'all know I'm up on my K's and J's. We're gonna talk Kenya in a minute. Y'all know I'm up on my K's and J's. Khloe threw some shade at Tokyo Tony. I'm wondering if Khloe's a little jealous that Tokyo Tony was on a show. She did well. She's not on, I don't think she's on that network anymore. But China just recently got engaged. So I'm wondering if Khloe threw shade at Tokyo Tony to kind of make the mom mad, to kind of shake the mom up. We know Tokyo Tony don't play. Tokyo Tony don't play. Khloe, I don't know why Khloe would even do something, say something, knowing that that's Dream's mom. And then you got to realize, too, Dream was live with the mom the other day and said something about Kardashians. oh, you're the Kardashian, you can carry the name if you decide to carry the name, or whatever. She's a child. Dream's a child. But it's interesting how people were like, "Oh, Dream, you're Kardashian, you're Kardashian," and then Dream was like, "Yeah, my dad is the only boy," and then they were like, "Dream, what's your favorite aunt?" And I don't think her mom was like, "No, don't mention that." So Blac Chyna got to be careful because the K's and the J's already are putting the kids in the media. So Blac Chyna is kind of like, I told y'all too. Khloe and Chris was trying to utilize Dream to profit off of. Go check out my video before. They were utilizing Dream to profit off of. They were. Chris had Dream in an ad with a tablet. You had Khloe and Chris in the ad about butter. You had Khloe and Chris in the ad with Dream and True about something else. So I don't promote their stuff, but watch the play. I'm glad Blac Chyna is with her daughter doing stuff, because the other thing that Tokyo Tony mentioned is that she tried to make sure Blac Chyna was going to get the trademark for Dream. It's her daughter. And it seems as if the K's and the J's tried to get the trademark. So whatever that is and whatever going on. But anyway, let's talk Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore is basically saying she will marry again. And she said she feels that she's found her husband. So congratulations, Kenya. Now, if you did not know, Kenya is being questioned about what happened on the season 16 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So concerning of what was being alleged about Kenya and one of the castmates. This is the one thing I know about Bravo. You got to be careful the moves you make. If the show has producers, why would they allow her to do X, Y, or Z? Every producer has to sit down with the castmates on what their plans are. Why would they allow her to do X, Y, Z and then she gets removed? She should have made better choices too, not just for herself, but for her and her daughter. Other people may have gotten away with some of the similar things she might be alleged about. But you got to be careful. You got to be careful how you present yourself. She needed people to start coming to her hair spa, and then you throw shade at a woman in regards to what she did in her dating situation. I'm general because I want the flag, but everybody knows what Kenya was alleged for doing. But yeah, she's talking about Kenya Moore says she will get married again, and she thinks she's found her next husband. That might be a plot plan and a play for them to bring her back on. Because one thing that Bravo loves, they love if you are in trouble with the police. They love you in a relationship. They love you going through a divorce. They love that. So she may be doing this to make it seem like, oh, Bravo, bring me back. Here nor there. It is what it is. So, well wishes to Kenya Moore. Well wishes to Kenya Moore. We're just going through some topics, y'all. Okay, this is Jamal Bryant talking to Mr. Plummer.
Your network is constantly under fire. Yeah. Because it is accused, it only shows the base level of us, not the higher level. Yeah.
So I don't want to get in trouble. Go check out. Let me see if I can. Hold on. I'll play it from here. He not dumb. He know what he puts out, and he know he's happy that it don't make our people look good. Let's be very clear. He knows what he puts out, and he knows what he puts out don't make our people look good in several different ways. Let me see. Where's it at? I hope I don't have to cut this off. Hold on. Sometimes if I don't cut my phone off, it won't pop up. Yeah, so we'll generally talk about, let me see. I don't want to play it and I get flagged. Hold up. Sometimes they don't mind if you play a little bit of it, but if it's a podcast or something like that, I don't need to get flagged. Not for no Jamal Bryant and Lemmy Well, or whatever his name is. Like the video, like the video. There's only a few people in here. That's okay. If I'm not talking, oh, there it is. If I'm not talking, the diddler, everybody's kind of.
Network is constantly under fire. Yeah. Because it is accused, it only shows the base level of us, not the higher level. Yeah. Do you feel any pull that there needs to be some balance, or am I just feeding the beast? No, I think, obviously our consumers, have an appetite to want to watch that type of programming. We didn't create the formula. There's tons of shows, scripted and unscripted shows on HBO, Netflix, that, are controversial. There's a demand for it. People are watching it. People are eating it up. I think what they appreciate is, to some degree, because I don't know everybody's struggle, right, but there's a relatability factor there, where I think people see themselves in these shows sometimes, or what they go through, or the challenges. There's heart in our shows. There's levity. There's other components and elements. Your network.
Next clip.
I think people appreciate the storylines, the personalities, the different characters, and this world and universe that we're taking them on this journey, and they're eating it up and they're paying to watch it. We absolutely want to create a more diverse group of shows on the network. We're growing, we're scaling every day, every month, every year, which is a blessing.
There's that. So I just want to go live for a little bit, you guys. I have to actually get out of here. I thank everyone for tuning in, supporting the show. Let me see. I don't think there was, Portia's talking about the marriage in regards to Simon. I did do a deep dive in regards to that last week, but in regards to Zeus Network, they know it's problematic. They know they're putting money in people's bags. They're putting money in people's pockets, and people are making. When we look at the Krishan, we look at the Blueface, concerning. When we look at Ray J was somewhat a part of Zeus and helping, but now he's having concerns. He's crashed. A lot of them are. It's sad because they go on those shows, and then in real life they're actually crashing out and acting in ways we're like, whoa. So some of the shows are problematic. I think he's trying to bring people back over for views and maybe something. But I remember Krishan saying she doesn't want to go back into having altercations with people. No, you shouldn't want to. You got to protect yourself and your child. So these shows are concerning. They are. Bravo's concerning. Zeus is concerning. Some of the titles that Ray J is trying to present concerning. And a lot of these families are breaking up. And then people are not only having problems on the shows, they're having problems in their real lives as well. So I don't know if he's trying to do a cleanup or something like that, but we see that some of these people in real life on these networks are having concerns outside of the show, and it's causing problems in their real life. Look at Kenya. If what she's being claimed to be, what people are talking about, that's a concern. If you're sharing stuff you're not supposed to be sharing, you're making decisions that can affect you and your daughter. So well wishes. Thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks for supporting the channel. I like that everyone's here. Let me see. I'm sorry, Paris, I missed it. Yeah, I'm gonna have a great day. Yeah, some of those shows are concerning, and then they're having legal issues outside of the show. And those networks aren't gonna help them with those legal issues. You know what I mean? So it's an issue. But I thank everyone for being here. Have a happy weekend. I'm going to try and go live. Maybe Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to do another day away. I don't know. We like to do stuff to just unwind and chill. So, and sometimes I can't take y'all with me, but I wish I could. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Everyone have a great Friday. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful. Goodbye.